Hey everyone, it's Emily and this is Emmylou Arts, and today I'm going to do my 5th week of the daily doodles. I'm following the book How to Draw Almost Every Day, an illustrated source book, and I'm doodling in my Hobonichi weekly calendar. I was really curious about what this week was going to be because the last, 4 weeks have been pretty winter themed. So I was really surprised when I turned to the 28th and it was not snowflakes and winter. It was a supermarket and a department store. So I started by doodling the little grocery store, or in the book it says supermarket or 24-hour convenience store. So I decided to draw a grocery store and a department store. I kind of tied this in with my week. You guys saw my journaling yesterday, but yesterday I kind of did it all in one day. Michael was grocery shopping, and I had just been the day before to get Addie a new dress for the daddy-daughter dance. So both the department store and the grocery store seemed kind of appropriate. Although her dress didn't come from a department store, it came from Costco.
Good place for swimsuits, pre-cooked bacon, and party dresses. Who knew?
And then I am actually drawing a grocery cart. A grocery cart to go with the supermarket. And then, let's see, the 29th was random of all random things, a blimp. So I decided to draw the blimp. I know because most people have a lot of occasion to draw a blimp in their everyday life, but that's what I love about this book. It's so random. I would have never tried to draw a blimp before. Yes, Skinny, you can get up on my lap. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's like he knows. He knows when I'm doing this. And then I decided, since it was kind of, the theme was, cool things that Michael did this week for us. I decided for the blimp to be carrying or, dragging a banner behind it that said, "Thanks, Dad." You know how, don't blimps sometimes have banners behind them? Or did I imagine that? Is that like a plane? I don't know. And then I made a little rack with kitchen utensils. Sunday we spend a lot of time cooking. Preparing meals for lunches during the week and just random stuff. I don't know. Michael just drums up different things to cook. I don't know why. Ugh, I hate cooking, but he does it. And so the utensils were extremely appropriate. And so I drew the utensils, and then I also drew a little pot. So let's see, there's like a strainer, a whisk, a flipper, what's the name of that one?
A spatula? Oh, this is embarrassing.
I told you I hated to cook. I'm gonna call it a flipper. And then some sort of big spoon, I would presume. And then a pot. And then this thing is super cute, the 31st. In the book, it's called a hot pot. It said, let's see, sukiyaki, one of my favorite meals. It's cooked in a hot pot at the table, so it makes dinner time more exciting. That's a little snippet from the book. But to me, it kind of looked like our Instant Pot. And we were kind of making some food in the Instant Pot yesterday, so again, I thought it was pretty appropriate. And I thought the little colors of the little vegetables and stuff in the hot pot was super cute. Did you know that here in Iowa, if we make a dish with like cream of mushroom soup and meat and vegetables, we call it a casserole. In Minnesota, where my husband's from, they call it a hot dish. Did you know that? It was a big point of contention in the beginning of our marriage. He said, "Are you making a hot dish tonight?" I said, "You mean a casserole?" "Yes, a hot dish. Like tater tot hot dish? Tater tot casserole?" Weigh in the comments, you guys. Casserole or hot dish?
You better say casserole.
Oh, anyway. Hot pot reminded me of hot dish. And then, let's see, the February 1st was a bonsai tree. How funny is that? So random. The little snippet says, my father has started growing bonsai trees for a hobby. Why does that seem like something random my dad would do? Start growing bonsai trees or something equally as weird. And then, let's see, 2/2, February 2nd was a coffee maker. And y'all know I love my coffee. So I drew a cute little coffee maker. And then those little weird circles are coffee beans. I know, don't judge me. The other thing on February 2nd was a coffee grinder. That's where the beans were supposed to come in, but I didn't draw the grinder. So that's probably why it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And then, let's see, February 3rd was supposed to be a fire truck, but I really couldn't work fire truck into my whole scheme, you know, like it just didn't fit. So I just decided to make it a normal truck. And the normal truck was driving to the grocery store to buy groceries. Not to put out a fire, but it is a cute little fire truck though. I just love how this makes drawing things that would seem really difficult, like into just a cute little doodle version of it. Like, because if somebody said, draw a fire truck, I'd be like, oh Lord, I don't even know where to start. This is such a cute little simple fire truck doodle. It's amazing. So now I know how to draw a cute little doodle fire truck. And then from the side of the page, you might ask what I'm doing. It looks like I drew a surprised baby with no arms. Well, what I'm trying to do is draw this little girl that was coming out from the side of the page next to the fire truck, and she was supposed to be looking surprised. Well, I drew it next to the department store because it was supposed to represent my daughter looking surprised by her new dress. And then I drew a little makeshift pair of high heels. It doesn't really look right. Like I said, it looks like a baby with no arms and a really large head. But anyway, got me to be creative, right? I'm just now coloring in my bonsai tree with, let's see, this week I used my Pigma Microns, and I picked up just a cheap set of Crayola colored pencils, and they've been working for me, so I also used those to color stuff in. And then, let's see, more Pigma Micron. I love how vibrant the Pigma Micron colors are, except for, or in addition to the fact that they don't bleed through the paper. Like usually a pen like that was permanent ink would bleed through that paper like crazy, but those never do. So I'm just using my colored pencils and my microns to color in my veggies and my coffee pot. I wanted to get a set of the Prismacolor colored pencils, but I got to the store and they were up on the wall, and then there was a set of Crayolas, and you guys, push came to shove and I just couldn't spend that much money on colored pencils when the Crayola ones were sitting right there. I know what you get. I know you get what you pay for. I totally get it. You can ream me in the comments. I understand that they're better colored pencils. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't know why. I'm cheap. And then, let's see. Ooh, I'm going in with some watercolor. I got both my palettes out, my Glitz-Sea and my Brights. I'm still trying to get a hold of the neutrals because everywhere I looked online, they wouldn't be delivered until like February 10th or so. So I figured, well, I'm sure that Michael's in my area will have them back in stock by February 10th. They should, right? So I'm taking the gamble, taking the risk. And then I'm getting the blimp. I'm getting the blimp blue. That made no sense. Watercoloring the blimp blue, and then the little, the banner red. If you've ever, do blimps fly fast enough to wave a banner behind them? I don't know. But one thing I do know is that banners should be called bananers. Oh dear, I feel delirious. I'm coloring the little girl in, and the torso-less baby. And what else? It's been kind of a busy day. I'm hoping that tomorrow we'll get the keto cheesecake thing figured out, but I do have to work tomorrow and Wednesday, so hopefully we can kind of bang that out real quick. I'm not sure. Not sure how it'll go. I'm kind of wishing that I would have wrote something and practiced some lettering in the middle there. It looks a little bit empty to my eye now, so maybe I'll go back in and I'll do some lettering in the middle. Not sure what I would do. What would I write? And then I decided to make the department store a really bright orange. Have you ever seen a department store that's orange? I have not, but maybe I'm just subconsciously hoping that I do someday. And then adding some green to the blimp. I just liked how this week was colorful. It was kind of random, very random, and colorful, and that was really fun. And I liked doing all the different types of things, like my Pigma Microns, and then here I'm doing my little hearts with my Mildliner. You know, it's like my signature craziness. I love doing little hearts. And then watercolor, Microns, colored pencils, the whole 9 yards. Just go crazy with it. I'm in the middle of trying to find some more colored Pigma Microns or markers of the same ilk. If I figure out what I'm going to buy and I like it, then I will let you know what I come to the conclusion of buying. That made no sense. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you're having fun with your doodles. Have a great week. Bye.